Hey everybody, and welcome to the new studio space. As you can see, I've got some props in shape, and if you've been following the progress for the past few weeks, you will know that I am in my basement, and I have transformed it into a place for recording. Now there's still a few last things to do. I have some shelves to put up, but other than that, it's coming along well. I also have some fancy new lights, which I thought I'd show off a bit today. It comes with a remote, and I can change it from warm tones, which include more reds and yellows, to a cool mode, which is much more blue and green, and then white light, which is all the spectrum. I'm not exactly sure which I'm going to go with yet. I have some adjustments to do, but it also has different brightness settings, so you can lower down the mood when it is appropriate. So there's a lot of different options there, and I'm looking forward to messing around with them and figuring out which one works best. They are generally a lot better than the normal lights that I have just in the room, which are fine, but well, let me show you the difference. So as you can see, it works, but I've got a lot more harsh shadows on, and I just prefer the fancier lighting that I've gotten. It wasn't too expensive on Amazon, and I think it makes a big difference. So let's go back to that. Okay, that's better. So I wanted to also mention why I've been doing this redecorating. Why does this set even exist? Well, I'm actually working on a brand new project called the Discipline course. For most of my life, I lacked discipline. I was a professional procrastinator and put things off all the time. I also generally quit when things got particularly difficult, which isn't really a great way to be. So a couple years ago, I knew I needed to make a change, and I started doing some heavy research into the subject of discipline. Did you know that there's actually an easy way to become a more disciplined human being? I sure didn't, because, well, school doesn't really teach you that sort of stuff. But I found out about it and I put it into practice, and it worked beautifully well. I can't tell you how much my life has improved the last few years that I have been practicing more discipline. So if you also could use a little more discipline in your life, I encourage you to stay tuned, because the course is going to launch later this summer, and I have designed it to make it the easiest possible way to become a disciplined human being. If that sounds good, then stay tuned. Okay, that's about it. As you continue through the month of June, I hope things go well for you. I'm going to continue to hang some shelves and finish up the decor. And I also have a new lavalier mic, which I need to unpack. Hopefully that will improve the audio quality as well. And until then, we will see you next week. I also got this giant reflector thing, which lets me bounce light off of myself or potentially signal airplanes if I'm ever trapped on a deserted island.